Welcome. My name is Dee Collins. I'm the editor and publisher of Focus magazine, a beautiful, high-quality lifestyle and business magazine for women. It's all about inspiring, motivating, empowering, supporting. In this YouTube session, we are focusing on one of the major social platforms, Instagram. Today, I'm delighted to be speaking to Kseniia Spodyneiko. Kseniia is on our Focus team. She's our online editor and also responsible for all our social media. There's been a lot of buzz out there about the latest changes to Instagram, and with all of Kseniia's expertise on this platform, I thought she would be the perfect person to have on the program. Just to give you a bit of background about Kseniia, she started her career as a social media manager with Cosmopolitan Russia before being promoted to digital director and then moving on to Marie Claire. Kseniia runs the Focus magazine Instagram account and of course all the other social media. But she also runs her own one, which is called The Style Jungle. She's scored major collaborations with BMW, Travel Maldives, Oppo, and through Focus, she's also helped a lot of local businesses perform better on that platform. Just a little bit about Instagram. Over 1 billion, that's with a B. 1 billion Instagram accounts worldwide are active every single month. More than 500 million accounts use Instagram stories. 90% of accounts follow at least one business. And it's not just major brands that are on Instagram. Every single local family-run business should be engaging with potential customers on Instagram. Kseniia, welcome. Why do you think businesses should be on Instagram?
The way we consume information changed a lot recently. There is a whole generation of people who grew up with the technologies in their hands. And by we, I mean I'm in my 30s, I earn money, I'm not a teenager with pocket money, and I go on Instagram and I browse information there. For example, I love traveling. I travel a lot. And whenever I go to a new destination and I plan my itinerary, what I do is I go on Instagram and I find beautiful hotels where I want to stay. I find restaurants where I want to go. I find activities that I want to do on Instagram. It's just a platform that is so convenient for a research. We don't need to go outside on the streets any longer. We don't even need to Google. We just go directly on Instagram. And imagine how many people like myself are out there. If you're not on Instagram as a business, you're just losing on so many customers. It's just like basically you decide, I want to have a phone line. I don't need people to call me. It's ridiculous. We don't do that as businesses. We know that we need a phone number and we need an Instagram as well.
We've certainly seen a lot of changes with Instagram over the past few months. Most recently, we've seen engagement with photos go right down. And I know that you feel that this is a very positive move. So do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, it's not really about the engagement that is positive itself. It's more about what was before that, Instagram hiding likes. Last year, in 7 or 8 countries, including New Zealand, Instagram rolled out a new, really huge update that only the owner of Instagram account can now see how many likes his or her photos received, and other people don't know that. Of course, it led to the fact that the engagement is going lower, because when people don't see the number of likes, they don't feel the pressure to put like on your photo. Yes, you don't get that many likes any longer, but you don't have the pressure to reach the numbers that you used to have. It's so good for mental health, because originally Instagram was a platform to get creative, to find new people, to find new clients if you're a business. And Instagram is bringing that back, because at some stage we became so driven by numbers, likes, followers. We are not any longer authentic, we are not any longer real. And as a business, we only put perfect pictures over there, ideal products. And at the time when we know most of our followers are online, removing likes allows you to post at any time that's convenient for you. For example, you check your stats and you see that most of your followers are online at 11 p.m. And you want to go to sleep, but you don't, because you need to post that photo on peak time to get as many likes as you can. You don't any longer have to do that. If you want to post at lunchtime, you do that. If you want to post in the morning, you do that. Because who cares how many likes you get? No one will see that. What's really important is how many people will see your photo. not the amount of likes. And that's, I think, the metrics that we should really focus on, the reach of each photo. So how many people your photo reached is more important than likes. How many people saved your photo is more important, because it means either they are planning to buy your product and they are just saving photo for now till the next payment comes from their work, or you shared some really valuable, important information that they want to get back to later. For example, a perfect night skincare routine, and a woman had no idea how she should take care after her skin at her age, and you just shared it. She saved it, and she will get back to your caption again and again, and your product will be at the top of her mind whenever she needs a skincare. So saving your photos, how many people your photo had reached, and how many times had people shared your photo. These are three numbers that are so much more important than likes, and that we used to ignore because likes were at the forefront. Yes, engagement went down, but we are now focused on what's really important.
You mentioned authenticity earlier, and I've heard that this is one of the main trends on Instagram right now. Now, I get it with influencers being, authentic and putting themselves out there, but could you explain how showing the real people behind the brand can be useful for your business?
What happens at any basically market right now, beauty, fitness, food, whatever, if it's a B2C business to customer model, every market became so oversaturated, and it's so difficult to stand out, to show your clients why they should choose you, not the other brand. Putting yourself out there on Instagram as a person, being authentic, being real, being there not just as a product but as a person behind the product is what helps you to stand out. That's what people need to see, that there's a real person. For example, you're doing products for young moms, let's say, and you're a young mom yourself. You have the same struggles as young moms who are watching your videos on Instagram. They know that you understand them, they resonate with what you say, they're going through the same. So obviously they will prefer you to some even bigger well-known brand that advertises on TV, because you're just like them. That's the tool it gives you as a business, to show that I'm just like you, my lovely customer. I know what you're going through. This is the product that helped me, or a service that helped me, and it will help you. People trust people. We need to see eyes, we need to see faces. And that's, I think, what's really important to show on Instagram.
Yeah, it's one of those know you, like you, trust you, and that way, by putting yourself out there, people will engage with you, and then of course use your business. What do you think the three key trends are in Instagram for 2020?
What I've been seeing recently is that Instagram is changing tremendously lately. Switching from Instagram being just a visual platform, a platform for inspiration, towards so-called microblogging, the platform for communication, the platform for browsing for information. Think of it as a Wikipedia in your pocket. That's what Instagram is moving towards. So one of the main trends are longer captions. Longer captions is what keeps people longer on your content, what makes them stop scrolling automatically and focus on what you are offering them. The longer your captions are, the more your engagement is basically. I would suggest to start from like 60 plus words in each caption, or 5 out of 7 captions. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And you'll see that you're making people to really engage, to start conversations, to ask questions, to react to what you're putting out there, make them informative so that they want to save them and come back to them. The second trend that I really see a lot, and I think it's gonna grow more and more, are videos, video content. Just give us the information in the easiest to consume way. Either it's a short, under 1 minute video on Instagram, 15-second story, or a longer format IGTV. IGTV just implemented a really great update. You can now start series on IGTV, which means like different topics. For example, every Friday you answer to questions about your brand you received throughout the week. So people click on My Friday Q&As and they see all those videos. Let's say once a month you share how your swimwear is produced. You start a new series for that, let's say how we do that. And all the how we do that videos are in a different series. So it makes it's really sort of a Netflix on Instagram. You just browse through information you need, you subscribe to a person you're interested in, and I think video is really pushing your content out there and helping you to reach more people. If you hashtag your videos, or if you are likely to get to a discovery page, videos get 4 times more screen space than photos, so it's also helping you to grow. And the last trend, I would say, it's sort of really related to videos, but these are AR filters for stories. Recently, people started to use a lot of beautiful filters for their videos, like retro cam. I think it's crazily popular, everyone uses it. Using AR filters and making your stories unusual, making them recognizable by using the same filters all the time is like a next step. You're even improving your branding, I would say, because by being recognizable, by using the same filter all the time, you stand out. You are making it easier for people to say, aha, that's that business who always uses this filter. You can create your own filter, and whenever anyone uses it, there is your business name in someone else's stories, so you're just promoting yourself for free constantly, all the time. So I think it's a big thing to really tap into this year.
Kseniia, thank you so much for your time. I always enjoy speaking to you and I learn so much from you. Jump onto the Style Jungle, follow Kseniia, and of course don't forget to follow Focus Magazine NZ. If you have any questions or anything you'd like us to speak about in future videos, please just pop the comments below. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.